EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed. We're ready for football at Huntington Bank Field here in Cleveland. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Cleveland Browns. On the Tampa sideline, it's head coach Todd Bowles. His squad coming in winning 3 of their last 4 games. On the other side, it is the head coach of the Browns. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. Off we go from Cleveland. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. They'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all 3 phases last week. So, again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams, they showed last week, and going forward, this is going to be a hard team to beat.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Bucky Irving. And it's going to lead to 4th down. The Buccaneers getting their punter out there. That's taken at about the 14, and he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They're led out by the son of the Hall of Famer. Out of Colorado, Deion's son, Shedeur Sanders.
Well, I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards. If I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game and a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. Biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, they're going to have a chance to keep on winning.
Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down.
Let's go.
We'll try and run for the first with Judkins. And that's going to be enough to move the chains. First down, up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Now, Shedeur. A throw right side is intercepted. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Browns.
He'll drop to throw. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. And that's going to bring it to third and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
He'll look to throw. He'll try to run for it.
You could tell that this defense was ready for this exact play call. They know that they're going to give their quarterback a chance both through the air and on the ground with his legs. They do a nice...
And this is caught. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Touchdown, Buccaneers. That touchdown, number 1 for him on the year. Pass's kick is good. And the Buccaneers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Browns offense and Quinshon Judkins making their way back out. He is the NFL leader in rushing to this point in the season, so he's hoping to put together a solid second half to try to take home the title. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. That's caught. Left side, it's complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Throwing again is Sanders. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Sanders going to throw again. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And that is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. Now it's going to be third down.
Benjamin Morrison.
Again, it's Sanders. He's going to try it here again. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. And the Buccaneers are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down. On first down, here's Irving. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
23-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. They'll look to throw. They'll look underneath here for Irving. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And a first down.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 40.
They'll run with Irving. He'll edge forward for maybe a yard. Michigan man Mason Graham in there on the stop.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. This one's just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try to run. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
To give to Judkins, heading right. Gets to the edge at the 30. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Okay,
A
break.
gain of 19 yards.
Panther 50, Panther 50.
Browns, first down.
And on first down, it's back to Judkins. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's brought down at
From the 20,
20-yard line.
here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up
Now
second and
it's
8.
Sanders. There's a screen set up for Judkins. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Browns.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. Ho-ho!
The Bucs take over
The Buccaneers offense, and they're running back Bucky Irving ready to hit the field again. And he continues to be a thorn in the side of defenses trying to stop him. Currently 2nd in the NFL in rushing. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
Back to throw. He'll swing this out wide to Irving. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Buccaneers.
They'll run it. It's Irving. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7
Taken down at the
from the 41. Here's 2nd down and 3.
brings up 2nd and 3.
Right back to Irving. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
2 yards.
3rd and 5. Throwing now from the gun. He'll try and get there on the ground. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 6.
At the 27-yard line.
Here comes the jet sweep.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. The extra point by Bass is good, and the Buccaneers will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5, and he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. The Browns offense ready to take over once again. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd
From
and
the
9.
gun, it's Sanders. Open man, that's Rome Odunze. A big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased. They go play action with Sanders. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Shador. He's got the hook up there to Odunze. They needed 19, and that is exactly what they got. And they convert on 3rd and long. On the give, it's Judkins. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll have more from Cleveland after this.
Let's go now.
Now, Sanders. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. 3rd and 2. Now, Sanders. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Up the middle goes Judkins here, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball.
And this will be caught right sideline, but no, out of bounds. The official says incomplete. Receiver could not get both feet down, and that's going to bring up 4th down. And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15. The Bucs offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. Now the Bucs will take their first time out. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock.
2nd and 3 at the 18-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. 3rd down and 3.
3rd down and 3 yards to go.
He'll drop to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. They motion the slot man left. So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. We're officially on to the second half of the season, Week 10. The playoff race starting to faintly take shape. Let's get into it. Our tour around the NFL starts now at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. The Bengals at home to take on the visiting New York Giants. And this is Malik Neighbors. He had his way with the defense from beginning to end. How about 4 touchdown catches in the game? From there, we go to SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Let's check in on the Chargers as they host the Denver Broncos. And it's Justin Herbert. He went for more than 300 yards passing, including this, one of his 3 touchdowns through the air. Lastly, let's go out to Chicago, the Bears hosting the LA Rams. And this is Kyron Williams. He's got game-changing ability and showing it here. He only needs a little bit of breathing room, and he knows what to do with it. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, a fairly even first half, all things considered. 14-7 is the halftime score. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
And he's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple, and now we've got third down coming up. Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by John Barron.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
Come on, set, go!
They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. He's setting up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Again, it's Judkins. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
They run it once more with Judkins. He's to the 40, to the 20. They finally track him down, but what a run as they'll mark it at the 10-yard line. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in! Touchdown, Cleveland. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers, there's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It could be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it into the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
That ties the game at 14.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Todd Bowles there, the Bucs head coach, as his guys head back out for their next possession. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Here's Irving. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and long.
He was brought down at the 26. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Got a man. Good job coming back for the ball on the completion. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
And the Buccaneer 1st down.
A give. This is Irving. And not much there. Good defense. held to no gain.
He was taken down.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39.
They'll go again here with Irvin. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
A 10-yard gain.
Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punt it away. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Drive starts with a run by Judkins. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Come on.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Ready?
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Let's go.
Working out of the gun is Milton. That's complete. It's Odunze. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. So it's going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Now, faking the give. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Irvin. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. From the 46. Here's 2nd down and a yard. Slot man in motion left. He'll look to throw. That's into traffic, but taken in. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the handoff, it's Irving. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. Second and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
A pickup of 13 yards. It's now 3rd down and 8.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
A 54-yard attempt.
This one has plenty of legs. And it is good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Browns offense and Quinshon Judkins making their way back out. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready, right?
Sanders now off the bootleg. Off balance throw. It's complete. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good gain on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
At the 32-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
On the ground, Judkins. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. A big play looming here. They need to convert. It is 3rd and inches. To throw is Sanders. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. A gain there of 11. It's a Browns 1st down.
At the 45-yard line.
From the shotgun, the pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
11 yards on the play.
From the gun, it's Sanders. He's going to air this one out, and that is incomplete. Misconnect trying to get it to Quinshawn Judkins out of the backfield. And that'll set up 4th down.
4th down.
Here we go. Here we go. 60-18. Pioneer.
He'll try to throw for it with Sanders. On the run to the right. And he's going to have a Browns 1st down. That wasn't easy. They do wind up converting, though, on 4th and 7 to keep this drive going. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. 2nd and 11.
Get ready.
From the gun, it's Shador. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Ready, right?
Now it's Sanders. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35.
That's another Browns.
Now Shador on 1st down. Throw right side, caught by Odunze. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
That's another Browns.
Again, it's Sanders. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
At the 16-yard
2nd
line.
down, they
It's
need
a
7.
pickup of 3.
Sanders gonna throw again. Now quick throw taken in by Brown. And this drive's gonna continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Brings up 2nd
Let's go.
and goal. At the box,
Nice.
2-yard line.
Judkins trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. For the lead, here is 3rd and goal. Under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to even the score late. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
The Bucs offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. This game level following the made field goal. So they need to put something together here. It begins with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh! And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They motion a receiver right. They'll drop to throw. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. He'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. The dog pound, as usual, doing their part. This is 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Now, screen set up for Irving. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
At their own 12-yard
The Browns offense ready to get back to work. We're all even. 4th quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
They'll run. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. And that is incomplete.
When this offense took the field, in their mind, Mike, they want to end this game in regulation. You do not want to play for overtime. And now as this 4th down comes up, I think this coach has a decision to make. Do you remain aggressive and keep the offense on the field and try to end it here? Or do you make the safe play and punt the ball away and settle for overtime?
Throwing now, Sanders on 1st down. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one.
At the 17-yard line.
They go play action with Sanders. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Now, Sanders. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
Results in a 4th down.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Trap 60, trap 60. Street, street. I got you. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Go.
Sanders will throw it. That's going to be caught. And he's going to pick up the Browns' 1st down on what will be a big play there for 4th and long. That one caught by the former Lion, T.J. Hawkinson. Here's 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
To throw again is Sanders.
47-yard.
Taking this one downfield for Hawkinson. That ball intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line. Here's 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll be brought down at about the 13-yard line. Look at the 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll stick to the ground. And he's going to be taken down, and that will do it. 4 quarters, no winner. Let's keep going. We're off to overtime. So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed 1 possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. The Browns offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Gungans now on 1st and 10. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Browns. Greg, you can't ask for a better way to start overtime. What an exciting touchdown.
Yeah, and the quick strike now allows them to take complete control here in overtime. They are a defensive stop away from getting out of this one with a big win.
Makes the score Browns 24, Buccaneers 17.
So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here. They'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready to get back at it. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Now a first throw here in overtime. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Back to throw. He'll air one out for Palmer. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. He'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on down. So the Dog Pound celebrates. It's a win for the Browns. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with a victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Dog Pound's happy. It's a win for the Browns as we say farewell from Cleveland.
Full cast of Falcons soaring in the upper air of Mercedes-Benz Stadium. One does take to the skies before kickoff. That's the mascot, Freddy the Falcon. And down at ground level, it is a cauldron of Falcons also taking flight out of the tunnel and onto the field here in Atlanta. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Cleveland Browns and the Atlanta Falcons. On one sideline, a look at the head coach of the Browns. His side taking full advantage of their bye week to rest and recover. Across the way, the head coach for the Falcons. His guys no doubt happy to be back home after they took the loss on the road last week. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt on the call with you today. Ball teed up and ready. And we're underway in Atlanta. Fields this one at the 3. He dodged the tackle. Showing a little burst so far. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. So out have the Falcons for their first possession. And leading them out is a master at overcoming adversity before and after being drafted 8th overall in 2024. Out of your alma mater, Washington, it's Michael Penix Jr.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result. So expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Third and a lone yard coming up.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 1.
Try and run here with Robinson. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Falcons, first down. 1st and 10.
Motion man left is Johnson. And on 1st down, here's Penix. Pressure coming, and he's taken down. The Browns got him. So we have to pause here. Team officials saw what we did, an injured Brown, and they're tending to him now. Penix now. Now try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. 3rd down, Browns opting to go with a dime set defensively. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 10. All the way. That's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Drake London with the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Return coming from the 6. Showing a little burst so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. They're led out by the Colorado and Jackson State products. It's Shedeur Sanders.
As you take the field coming off of a real late season bye, you just want to maximize what last week was all about. Making sure that physically, mentally, emotionally you're recharged so you can go attack the final stretch of this season.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun, Sanders. Pass complete to Slaw. And this one does not go far.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously, the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
On first down, here's Sanders. He rolls to his right. They left him wide open. It's complete. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns finish off their opening drive.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run, because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Onto the field comes the Atlanta offense for the second time. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Finds his back, it's Robinson. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
Penix here from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Robinson on the inside give. And his progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
An option give to Robinson. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. First down now, ball at the 33.
And the Falcons, first down.
Another carry for Robinson. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. All set now, 1st and 10.
4 yards. That's another Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 22.
Staying with Robinson. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12.
At the Browns 25.
Penix working from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd down and 12 yards to go.
To the air on 3rd and long. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Browns, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
19, stop, go.
To throw now is Sanders. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Shotgun handoff here for Junkins. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Falcons get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
14-yard line. A gain of a yard.
Here we go, set.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Welcome back. Time for our 2nd quarter. The Falcons with a chance to score. From the shotgun, Penix. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throw here, 3rd down. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Michael Penix Jr. the touchdown. Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7.
Browns 7.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Returning it from the 4. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Browns returning their offense and this running back to the field. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting 2nd right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. Shoots away from one. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Sanders. Odunze's got it right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Sanders. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Falcons are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. First and 10, a run to Robinson. manages 6 yards to begin this one. They've got 2nd and 4. First down run gets them 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Penix. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Penix on 3rd down. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. They send out Eddie Pinheiro for the field goal. It's a 36-yard look from the left hash.
A 36-yard attempt.
Pinheiro's kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Makes the score.
You look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Back out now comes the Browns offense. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, gotta play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a 3rd consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have a little trouble getting past that.
Pass caught by Adunze. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
14 yards.
19.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Ready.
A give left side. Judkins. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4.
3rd and long for him here.
And 14.
Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
They'll go. It's Sanders. Looking slant route complete. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They come through massive gain there on 4th down, give him 24 yards, and most importantly, that 1st down. That one's incomplete over the middle. 2nd and 10, so at the 28. From the gun, Judkins. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
A gain of 19 yards. That's another Browns.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns reduce the lead to just 4. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's a return from the 7. This makes it up to the 25. The Falcons ready for their next possession. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
On the tackle. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. Falcons on top inside of Mercedes-Benz Stadium. All right, here we go. 2nd down. To the air with Penix. Finds a man right side. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
First and 10.
Play action. Here's Penix. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe block as he's set out.
That's another Falcons first down.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's second down.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 9. Brings up second.
On the gun, it's Robinson. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
On first down, here's Penix. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. And the Browns pick it up. Space on the right, he's got room. And this return will reach the end zone for a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns get some late points in the lead. That was awesome. The return became a question of, does he have enough steam to make it back before someone runs him down?
That is the most sprinting we're going to see him do on a football field, maybe his whole life. That distance, a whole lot more than the few yards he's usually running towards quarterback in the pocket. But he had enough to reach that goal line. You're darn right he did. He could sense it. He wanted it.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Falcons and running back Bijan Robinson getting set to begin another drive. They don't have much time left, but facing a small deficit, they could try to get this into field goal range. And this one is launched downfield. That's complete inside the 35. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons get some late points in the lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. The point after splits the upright. And the Falcons push their lead to 3.
24. Browns 21.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Browns back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And normally they'd need this out, Brock, but facing such a small deficit, good chance they try to get a field goal here before the break. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Play action, Sanders. Trying for the deep ball. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. Sanders going to throw here on 1st. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
60-60.
Back to throw it. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he's going to lob this to the end zone. Trying to lob that one in, but no luck. So a field goal game at the half. A good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Our tour of the league starts now. It starts in Cincinnati. The Bengals at home to take on the Steelers in a physical matchup in the AFC North. And this is Caleb Johnson. He's going to get the carry here, and look at him go. The Steelers had to work for it, but they win it by a field goal. Next up, we go to Big D, specifically Arlington, Texas. Check in on the Cowboys as they host the Tennessee Titans. And this is Cam Ward. A touchdown pass from 15 yards away. The Titans hang on. They win by a field goal, 20-17. One last one to show you, and it's in Detroit. It's the Lions hosting the New England Patriots. And this is Cam Scattaboo. The team got into the red zone. He gets into the end zone. A 10-yard touchdown run. The Patriots win their 4th straight as they get the victory here. And a look now at the rest of the action around the league here in week number 12. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these two sides through 2 quarters. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Browns and this running back headed back out for a new series. And he is the NFL leader in rushing yards as we work through November. He's hoping an excellent season can continue as such here. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, Sanders. Downfield, and Tisslaw has it. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On first down, here's Sanders. Hits him on the out route. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Handoff now to Judkins. Dodges another stop. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. And after the play, one of the Falcons still out there injured. So we'll get a brief stoppage here as they check on him. Going to the ground again on first. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
The stop is made after a gain of 6. That's going to make it 1st and goal.
A gain of 6. That's another Browns first down.
Judkins has the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take the lead right away in half number 2. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while, but that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Falcons 24.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Fields this one at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Falcons and running back Bijan Robinson getting set to begin another drive. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this 3rd quarter. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
He'll work against the blitz. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. So 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Penix working from the gun. He's got London left side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40.
And the Falcons First down.
Now we're on with Robinson. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47.
17
Offense
more
getting
yards.
set. Here's first and 10.
Another Falcons first down.
Penix here from the gun. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Complete to Bijan Robinson.
2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Penix now. Complete left side to Robinson. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it.
A gain of 12 yards.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Falcons first down.
On the give, here's Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
He was tackled.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Again. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's on target to Johnson. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Falcons first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Robinson reaches the end zone. Touchdown Atlanta. The Falcons grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the Falcons push their lead to 3.
21. Browns 28.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Browns returning their offense and this running back to the field. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch a breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Handoff headed left. It's Judkins. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Completed over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Give, here's Judkins. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. He'll throw it. Connects. This is to Slaw. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. It's the Browns football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. We've set it downs from 37. To the air on 1st down. Sanders has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Browns first down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Judkins out the middle. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Another game to Judkins. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Come on.
Another one for Judkins. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. An 8-yard pickup, and now it's 2nd and goal.
The 2-yard line. A gain of 8 brings up 2nd and goal.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take a fourth-quarter lead. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. This return starts at the 5. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this fourth quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set, and it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
First and 10 at the 48.
Play fake, Penix. Up the left side finds Johnson. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First down. First and 10 at the 39.
Robinson on the inside give. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Second and 9.
From the shotgun, Penix finds him over the middle. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Third and 1.
Try and run here with Robinson. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
That's another Falcons first down.
To the air with Penix. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. So after the sack, here comes second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing Penix. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Robinson.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down.
It's third down and 13.
Looking to throw. Finds his fullback. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
And the Falcons first down.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
4 yards.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons losing by 4.
The 6-yard line.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here first and goal. Here's Penix to throw. Has it down close. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons jump in front late. Drake London with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons push their lead to 3.
Browns 35.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Browns back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Here's Shudkins to begin the drive. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Back to throw. Odunze's got it right side. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37.
A gain of 10 yards.
Here he is to throw. He finds Brown right side. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
14 more yards. That's another Browns first down. First and 10 at the 49.
Judkins running between the tackles. And he picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up second down. Clock running as we approach our final minute.
44-yard line. It's a game.
He'll look to throw it.
Brings up second and 5.
That's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's first and 10. And that one falls incomplete. So it would have been a great catch. Still was a great effort. That brings up second down.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Setting up to pass.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
Has his man caught by Odunze. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout. They'll go play action for Sanders. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. And now they face second down.
It's now second and 10.
Play action, Sanders. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released.
On him quick, and they bring him down. Now here's the timeout after the sack. Had to take it, and they're down to just one final play. And it's on its way, and through! He hit it from deep. And in the final moments, they force overtime.
Overtime rested on his leg, Kate, and he got the job done. And now, well, if things go a specific way in OT, the next time we see him line up, it could be for the game winner.
Fields the hard squib kick. And that return comes to a close, which means buckle up, everybody. We've got some extra football on the way. That's going to do it for regulation, so some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those 2 drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires. Now hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. This return starts at the 5. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. And they fought hard not just against their opponents out on the field, Brock, but the tens of thousands of opponents here in these stands. Now a chance to be the first ones to answer the bell and take the early lead here in overtime. A chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on second down. They're gonna go screen pass for Judkins. And they're gonna have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut. Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Run right side, Judkins. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. So first down from the 41.
That's good for a Browns first down.
A give left side, Judkins. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they hit big there on that second down. Let's see if this play holds up or not, though. We've got a penalty flagged out. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Short pass brought in. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. Give him 25 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
That's another Browns first down. First and 10.
From the red zone on first. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Second down and 10.
To the ground they go with Judkins. And he did his part, partner. Got him 8 yards. Sets up third down.
The ball carrier. Tackle made at the 5-yard line. That's a gain of 8.
Looking to throw it.
And 2.
And he pulls it in. That's a touchdown and ends this game.
Touchdown, Browns.
It all came down to the situation they hoped for, Brock. Ball in their QB's hands with a chance to win it, and he came through when it mattered most.
And all you really do and hope for in that moment, and when it arrives, is you got the right man under center for the job, and in this moment, he was that dude.
The challenge has been laid down, partner, and it's time to see if they have an answer prepared as we're off again. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now here come the Falcons on offense. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Now it's his turn in overtime. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
And the Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first down, here's Penix. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
It leads to second and 10.
79.
Penix here from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at second. 6 yards to go here. It's third down.
Brings up third and 6.
Throwing now. Oh, Penix lost it. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. All right, so they retain possession, but they're going backwards, Brock, after they put it on the ground. Big moment here in OT. The offense staying out on fourth. Here he is to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Oh, big interception here. Cooper to Gene in to pick it off. And the Browns will take over as he records his first interception of our season. They've battled each other all game long, Brock, but the coverage, so with a couple of surprises up their sleeve for this QB, stealing possession there with the pick.
And there's always a look or two, Kate, that doesn't get used much during the game, a way to disguise the coverage and trick those QB's eyes into seeing something that wasn't there. What better spot to break that out than right now in overtime? Right here, right now, like Van Halen used to say.
So the Browns will take this win home with them. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Browns as we say goodbye from Atlanta.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, Cleveland, Ohio, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed, and that means we are set for football at Huntington Bank Field. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Cleveland Browns. On the Eagles sideline, head coach Nick Sirianni. His guys coming in, winning 3 of their last 4 games. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
A gain of a yard.
He was locked in. 2 trips to the end zone, Charles, over 100 yards receiving.
How about the combination of route running, confidence going downfield, and the ability to go up and get the football? You're exactly right. It was hard for them to stop him.
We'll get that to Charbonnet. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Throwing is Hurts. He finds his man, complete. That's Ramirez. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 10. First down.
Hurts sets up to throw it. That's into the hands of McLaughlin. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 39-yard line.
Hurts with a quick throw, complete. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that will bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Browns' 34-yard line.
Hurts. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week, and we just saw their first one of this game.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And this one is no good. He missed it.
and this will remain a scoreless game. Well, that opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
On the ground, this is Quinshawn Judkins. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. .25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down.
And the Browns first down. First and 10 at the 27.
On play action, here's Shadur. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And inside run to Judkins. That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5. This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9.
6-yard pickup.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Sanders. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Throwing, Sanders. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. So now the Browns will turn it over to their field goal unit here. And his kick is right there. It's good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And they were in field goal range the last time out, but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
2nd and 6.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Now he's going to step up and run. Hurts fumbles it. And this is picked up by the Browns. Inside the 10. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for the Browns TD. Extra point forthcoming. He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll begin here with a run with Charbonnet. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Hurts completing this one quickly. Calling a gain of a yard. And that'll make it 2nd down.
At the 40-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Throw out wide is incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
And he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Cleveland offense making their way out. They're looking sharp, out early to a 10-zip lead and looking for more as they've got it 1st and 10. To throw is Sanders. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll run from the gun. It's Judkins. Oh, he shifts past him. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 57 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
That's good for a Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. On to the 2nd from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Sanders to throw. A pass complete to Odunze. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at their 49-yard line.
Out of the gun here, Sanders. Over the middle, he's got to Slaw. It'll go as a gain of 4. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. From the gun, it's Shador. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 32-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Browns get 1st down.
Give up the middle, Judkins. Has some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Rome Odunze with touchdown number 7 on the year. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes our score 17-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The Eagles offense and Jalen Hurts ready to take over once more. And his ability to use his legs has given the defense fits when trying to game plan. He's currently 2nd in the NFL in rushing yards by a QB. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down. You know, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Got his man complete over the middle. It's McLaughlin. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 38-yard line.
A gain of 12. And an Eagle first down.
In motion goes the tight end. On 1st and 10, it's Charbonnet. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 26.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Ramirez. And the Eagles are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Charbonnet is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal. Looking to throw. They'll set up a screen to Charbonnet. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on third and goal? Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. And his kick is good. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3. Now maybe a moral victory of sorts. They're on the board here late in the first half, but this offense just hasn't looked that sharp.
Yeah, but at least they got the 3 points, right? At least have something to, quote-unquote, hang their hats on and maybe feel a little bit better about themselves as they head to the half.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. They've had a very solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more on top of their lead right now.
And when you put together a game plan on offense, you put together what you think is going to be the best possible scenario, right? Hey, we're going to score. These are the plays that are going to do it. But you also put together your counters, meaning after they make adjustments to what you're doing, what do we have to go to next?
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Exactly. So I can't wait to see if we come out of the half, how they're going to go about doing things. Do you just keep running what you ran before, or do you go to your counters expecting those adjustments to happen?
Before that, we'll see the end here of this first half. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. To throw now, here's Sanders. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup.
Now Sanders.
Second and 2.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Ready.
Sanders. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Holding offense.
So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. It is week 13. Things starting to get a little nervy in some circles. The home stretch starting to creep closer. Let's go to the highlights. Our swing around the NFL starts now. In Jacksonville, the Jaguars at home to take on the Detroit Lions. And this is Amon-Ra St. Brown. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Lions had to work for it, but they win it by a field goal. Next, let's go to Landover, Maryland, just outside the nation's capital, looking in on the Commanders as they host the Indianapolis Colts. And it's James Cook. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. Lastly, let's head to Buffalo. The Bills taking on the Miami Dolphins. And this is the Bills quarterback. He's got a couple of touchdown passes in this first half, including this one. This one's all tied at 14 at the half. With that, we take a look at the rest of what's going on here in week number 13. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters, as we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Browns offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And here we are in the month of December with his name sitting atop the leaders in rushing yards as the season nears its end. Strong finish here in the final stretch of games could earn him the crown.
He hasn't been sacked all game, and there's an example as to why. Evaded the pressure, got out of the pocket, but even with the extra time, it doesn't translate into a completion.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. But he'll get this away into the icy winter air. A 45-yard punt for there on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
That'll give them 8 that time, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
On the sneak, it's Hurts. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And an Eagles 1st down.
Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Out of the gun, a give to Charbonnet. He spins free. And he works free. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
First and 10 at the 30.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10.
First down, Philadelphia.
Throwing is Hurts. Over the middle, complete. That's McLaughlin. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 18-yard line.
Looking to throw again on second down. Hurts. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. On the give here, Charbonnet. And he is going to have an Eagles first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
That's another Eagles first down.
They'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that's going to bring up second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 8-yard line.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. And they'll fake the jet sweep. Instead, it's Charbonnet. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
Third down and 4.
Here's Hurts to throw. Did he get the feet down? Yes. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that cuts the lead to 24-10.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Ready?
They'll start on the ground with Jenkins. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's a 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here's Sanders. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Crawford. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Ready up.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Let's go.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Just a gain of a couple there. And it's 2nd down.
Let's go. Let's go.
Judkins going to run it out of the gun. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up.
Ready. Ready.
1st down, right back to Judkins. Now a flag comes in from the umpire after a gain of about 4.
Holding.
And this looks like it's going to be holding. So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Setting up a screen for Jenkins. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And fortunately, he's able to get this one back. So is a first down.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's another Browns first down.
Pass the 60.
Throwing, Sanders. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hawkinson. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Jenkins is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. They'll try again. And he's not going too far. In fact, stopped dead in his tracks at the 3. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Trying to hammer it in with Jenkins. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
After review of the
So
play,
that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And they'll start on the ground with Charbonnet. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Well, Charbonnet once again. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. Well, there is still time to recover from this. It remains a 2-score game, even with the 2 points there. But let's just say things not trending in the right direction.
I like that phrase. I'm going to say it along with you. Things are definitely not trending in the right direction. They needed something on that drive. Instead, they gave up 2 points and a lot of hope.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Okay, ready.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the shotgun, Sanders. He'll get this into the hands of Adunze. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. To throw is Sanders. Over the middle, it's complete. Will go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Get up.
They'll try and run here with Jenkins. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain on the play. And the Browns 1st down.
Here we go. Ready.
10 at the 50-yard
A give. Here's Jenkins. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
Let's go. Put.
On the handoff, this is Jenkins. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. And that is incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On first down, here's Jenkins. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Ready.
Sanders to throw. Now he's going to step fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And who's got it? The defense does. They recover it in the end zone. That'll be a touchback, and the scoring opportunity turned away. Hurts. Smith brings it in, going across the middle. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Well, there's still hope, but it's dwindling fast. No timeouts left. They need 2 scores still. 1st and 10 here. Now Hurts, he's got, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
A gain of 10. Makes it 3rd and 5.
He'll look to throw. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Here we go. This is 4th down.
7 yards.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down, and that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs. And he just clocked it. But the clock wasn't even moving. Well, that's one you don't see very often, a wasted down. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Throw left side, complete to Bird. The dog pound barking as loud as they can here. 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Back to throw again. Now Hurts is going to do it himself, and he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He'll get this complete to the rookie from Michigan State. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Gain of 12. First down, Eagles.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when we saw the route break deep,
He stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Browns, the win moves them a couple games over 500 now at 7-5. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, it was a win they needed to turn the season around, but instead they fall to 5-7. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Washington. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Night beginning to fall over Southern California, but the lights are shining bright here at the spectacular SoFi Stadium in metropolitan Los Angeles. And tonight we start Week 14 of the NFL season with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the LA Chargers. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. These guys have really hit their stride. Winners in 7 of their last 9. Across from him, Charger head coach Jim Harbaugh. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak right now, hoping the home fans can help them get out of this slump. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020, the man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now.
At the 23-yard line.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 15 yards there for number 15.
And the Chargers first down.
Play action. It's Herbert. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46.
On the ground, this is Amarian Hampton. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Hampton, the ball carrier, taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Herbert off of play action. He finds his man, complete. It's Torres. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On first down, it's Hampton. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
At the 32-yard line.
2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Sanchez. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Out of the gun, Herbert. Over the middle, complete. That's Sanchez. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 14.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 14.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He'll check this one down to Hampton. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the Browns.
Herbert going to give to Hampton. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. Herbert. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? Hoping for a 4th down stop. Instead, they flinch and move the chains.
Flinch, jump, not watching the ball, all the sins that you're not supposed to commit, they come into play there.
Now he fights his way in for a Charger touchdown. Amarian Hampton with career touchdown number 60. And the Chargers put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. That one in the books as a 12-play drive, and it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. They're led out by the son of the Hall of Famer out of Colorado. It's Shedeur Sanders.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure. And he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
Well, right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And the Browns first down.
On play action, here's Shadur. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Crawford. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Off the play fake, here's Sanders. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Now a timeout called for by the offense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Crawford. Down the right sideline. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Browns respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's capped off by the Browns touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Chargers offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. As we take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns, he is right up there amongst the best in the NFL. The drive begins with a carry by Hampton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Chargers first down. First and 10.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Open man right side. That's McConkey. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 7-7, our score after 1. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. On the handoff, it's Hampton. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
First down. First and 10.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. Here now, 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 37-yard line.
Back to throw here, Herbert. He'll dump this off to Hampton, complete. Fighting throw. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
That's another Chargers.
Out of the gun, they'll run with Hampton. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Now it's Herbert. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
15-yard line.
They'll work inside here. Hampton. He's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. More from L.A. in a moment. Now 2nd and 9.
Set. Go. Delta. Set. Go.
Here's Herbert. And this one finds McConkey. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
That's a gain of 5.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Lamb McConkey from 8 yards out. And the Chargers have taken the lead. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good. We're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done.
14. Brown 7.
So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Browns offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he's been a huge factor in the passing game all season long. His numbers reflect that. Currently leads all NFL running backs in receiving yards. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Sanders. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
But ordinarily, I'd say.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And this is recovered by the Chargers.
Do you remember in preseason we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Rondé gets him 31 yards. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
2nd and 10. To throw is Sanders. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Crawford. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Cleveland.
On first down, here's Judkins. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Throwing, Sanders.
43-yard line.
A pass complete to Odunze. Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. More from L.A. in a moment. Here now, 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run here with Judkins. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Sanders to throw. To the left side, into the hands of Odunze. from the 33. Here's a 2nd and 5. Now Sanders. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A.J. Brown, 32 yards. And the Browns have cut it back within a score. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Still shedding tackles. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 45 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. To the right side, and he's got more complete. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. Herbert has it knocked free. And this is picked up by the Browns. So that play, it was pretty well blown up from the start, and it results in a turnover.
Yeah, and when you're running the option like that as a quarterback, you have so many different keys and reads to make that sometimes as you're making them, you're not protecting the ball the way you should, and it gets popped free.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field.
And now they start in plus territory following that turnover as they'll try to get some points here before halftime.
Here we go.
A give up the middle. Judkins on a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 19 yards.
To throw now, here's Sanders. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd.
Here's Sanders. Setting up a screen for Judkins. And he is going to lose yardage here. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Operating from the gun, Sanders. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Joshua Carty on for the field.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Welcome back, everyone, to beautiful Southern California and the NFL on EA Sports. It's Charger football as we rejoin the action in the 2nd quarter. Back to throw here, Herbert. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Kappa.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. He finds his man, complete. It's Sanchez. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one.
Let's go.
The slot man in motion right. Here's Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. On is the Chargers punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Now he's going to step up and run. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. And we'll see which team's adjustments are going to pay dividends here as we are just about ready for the start of the second half. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Browns offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he's been a huge factor in the passing game all season long. His numbers reflect that. Currently leads all NFL running backs in receiving yards. Now a 2nd and 6. Here's Sanders. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. And that will be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. On first down, it's Hampton. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Browns' 19-yard line.
A run once more with Hampton. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Here's Herbert. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Moore, the man in motion.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Herbert going to give to Hampton. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Now it's Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. Touchdown! Omari at Hampton. His 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Cleveland offense making their way out. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try to pick themselves back up.
Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
To throw now, here's Sanders. He'll look middle here and get it to Odunze. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run here with Jenkins. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. Now a toss, left side, Hampton. And he is going to lose yardage here. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Brought down back at the 45-yard line.
Herbert. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Throw left side, complete. That's Hampton. And he gets this only to the 41, not near enough for the first. On is the Chargers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And that'll skip out of bounds inside the 20 at the 17-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground with Jenkins. Room here to run. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 67 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. First down, right back to Jenkins. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Now Sanders.
2nd and 7.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. He'll try and do this himself. Oh, he tried to fit it in back over the middle, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deion Henley. And the Chargers will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
At their own 45-yard line.
They'll start it out with a run by Hampton. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Moore, the man in motion. Throwing quickly, and Herbert completes it. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down.
A gain of 6. And the Chargers first down.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right.
10 at the 43-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Hampton. And down to the 41. The linebacker, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, on the tackle. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd down and 8. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
It's a gain of 20. And the Chargers first down.
On the handoff, it's Hampton. And he'll get this down only to the 18. 2nd and 9.
18-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Again, it's Hampton. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. Calling an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Set. 380. You're not. Ready.
Herbert going to keep it on the sneak. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll work inside here. Hampton. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. They'll try the air now with Herbert. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Out of the gun, Herbert. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. And this one is right through. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And he returns this to the 22. The Browns drive about to get started. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. The Browns on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. Sanders to throw. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Deion Henry. Then he... This one's over. It's in the win column for the LA Chargers. Well, if you step back and look at this, CD, a pretty impressive victory. Not the best defense in the NFL they were going against, but it is a top 10 defense in this league, and they're pretty sound, but yet they found a way to get it done and get the victory.
Yeah, I got to give them credit because I think their game plan was really, really strong for this one. They knew where they wanted to attack. They knew how they wanted to execute, and they did it with confidence and a little bit of verve as well.
So for Los Angeles, their very slim playoff hopes remain as they move to 6-7 on the year. And now they'll get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, they can ill afford to drop too many more as they fall to 7-6 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.